Moving or storing your contents does not have to be complicated and inconvenient. Do-it-yourself storage and moving with units, moving and portable storage can save you time, money, and frustration when compared to traditional, full-service moving truck rental and fixed storage. There's no rushing and no hassle. Our process is designed to accommodate a nimble moving process that provides flexible scheduling. Stay away from renting trucks that charge by the hour. With units, you load your weather-resistant, all-steel containers at your own pace, well in advance of your moving date. Our containers are level to the ground and do not require a ramp to load or unload. Units' barn-style container doors can be easily propped to stay open while loading or unloading your container. With units, 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month is the same price. When you're ready, give your local units representative a call and we will pick up your container, bring it back to our secure climate-controlled storage centers, or move it to another location of your choice. Need temporary storage before you move? We can take care of that at one of our many storage centers, saving you trips back and forth to a self-storage facility. Each unit service center is locally owned and operated by franchisees that know your area. There are no time constraints on the container. Feel free to pack and load at your own convenience or hire a professional for additional help. Control your own schedule. Receive personalized support. Units will simplify your moving experience.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
This song is for anyone fishing a tournament, is going to fish a tournament, or has fished a tournament, or grinding it out on a tournament circuit. I know the struggle and I respect the hustle.
No, I'm not a pro with some discount codes, but this fishing's in my blood, ingrained in my bones, and the passion burns deep. Hot embers in my soul that my daddy put there when I wasn't very old. Had a little flame, just needed to be stoked. Then the wind hit it, now I'm out of control, like a forest fire raging, burning down an old growth. Yeah, let's go. Buzzbait on, sickle tied up, crankbait ride, trying to catch a bunch, put a tungsten on these mats when I punch out here on this water. I ain't worried about much, jig rod in my hand, 7 others on deck. Win this thing, need to cash me a check. Life that you live when you fish a tournament. Tracks on fire, you could call me lit. Lighter in my hand, looking like an arsonist. So cold with the flow, so you know that it's sick. Got a couple in the boat, so I'm feeling marvelous, but I need 3 more before I call it quits. Chuck some Gatorade, cause I really need to sip, and my thirst for these fish, it can never be quenched. Got jigs with the blades, you could call them battle baits. Catch me blowing up the spot just like a grenade. Mine's cooking up rhymes every single day. Heat them up quick, come in microwave. And I don't even really care what the hater wanna say. You could cross that line, just cut the yellow tape. And fishing's like a puzzle with a lot of different pieces. Every time I catch a big one, man, I'm screaming, thank you Jesus for my life. Kids and my wife get to see the sunrise. Another cast, another bite. I'm a ride, I'm just looking for them calmly. Who am I kidding? I've been new bait shopping. Powerhouse fishing, so you know there ain't no stopping. Picking up these baits, but you know they gon' be dropping. Walking and plopping, dragging and hopping. If that doesn't work, you can find me drop shotting on that pan optics, doing what I does, so I'm big bass style. No, I'm not a pro with some discount codes, but this fishing's in my blood, ingrained in my bones, and the passion burns deep. Hot embers in my soul that my daddy put there when I wasn't very old. Had a little flame, just needed to be stoked. Then the wind hit it, now I'm out of control, like a forest fire raging, burning down in old growth. Yeah, let's go. Buzzbait on, super tied up, crankbait ride, trying to catch a bunch, put a tungsten on these mats when I punch out here on the spot. I ain't worried about much, jig ride in my hand, 7 others on deck. Win this thing, need to cash me a check. Life that you live when you fish a tournament. Tracks on fire, you could call me lit.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Wheels America Racing Network. On the broadcast tonight, all the way from Loudon, New Hampshire, I'm AJ Capola. Next to me is Reese Kelva. Reese, how are you doing?
Doing? I'm doing good, baby. Sorry I wasn't here last week. Had to deal with a few things, but hey, we're in New Hampshire this evening.
Yeah, the live free or die, or better yet, live free and race.
I see your screen.
Do you now?
Yeah, through your glasses.
I thought I'd look cool. It's nice and bright out. So in the broadcast booth with us again, as Reese completely pays for making fun of me right there, Mr. Steve Tucker. How are you, pal?
Hello. What's going on?
Now, for you and myself, this is a home track. I'm going to pull up the
Yes, sir.
New Hampshire Motor Speedway track layout right there via their camping site photo. Steve, kind of take us through the track, because I feel like you have been here more than I have, and I've 100% been here more than Reese has.
Really sunny out here.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I love this place. It's the Magic Mile, as they call it. Place is tough, man. It's flat track, progressive banking. The first groove is nice and flat, and the outside grooves get progressively more banked as you go. But definitely hard to pass. But definitely has brought some good racing. I mean, I've been to every race here for the past, 10 years or so, and seen a lot of good racing actually. Definitely like last year, for sure. Eric Almirola's win under the rain, basically, in nightfall. So that was really cool. But yeah, good track, man. Definitely love seeing the boys come to town whenever they do, and should be a good race tonight. This track for us has been typically our championship race, seasons 1 and 2, and now that we're in season 3, we kind of, brought in Homestead, the nice traditional championship race at the finale there. And I'll tell you what, New Hampshire, it's going to be a good race tonight, I think. Long green flag runs can definitely play into effect, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you brought up this being a championship race the last 2 years. We had sent Reese on a little bit of a scavenger hunt to go talk to a couple of our drivers, starting with Mitch Diamond and Matt Smith, about being the champions of the series the last 2 years. Reese, how did that go?
Well, so Matt Smith, season 1 winner, he says, not my favorite track, actual. Don't know how I won season 1. So good luck to Matt Smith tonight. Season 2 winner, Mitch Diamond, says, hey, listen, last year there was just a few guys that were fast. This year, it's like the whole front of the pack is fast.
Yep.
So he's a little optimistic, right? I think he's going to be taking it lap for lap tonight.
So, and then you went completely rogue, which I'm happy you did, because then you talked with the driver, the number 55, not the 55, Matthew
88?
Fleming, 88. Thank you. He's right on my screen right here. Matthew Fleming, last week's winner at Charlotte after that very long race. What were his words about going from Charlotte to New Hampshire?
It's about like the racing, the driving you're seeing there. He's a little backwards tonight, okay? Flat tracks are not his thing. Short tracks are definitely not his thing. He's very public about that, in his opinions on flat tracks. So he's going to hang in there tonight, right? I think he's in the Mitch Diamond boat, and they're just lap for lap. Let's see what we can pull out of this. But you did bring up the 55. He's been putting in a lot of practice this week. Thomas Meeks, he's feeling pretty good about tonight.
Well,
A face that we have not seen win yet this season that we're used to seeing in this series. Frankie Barroso having a few computer issues. He figured all that out. He's having some quick times right now. I think he's second fastest.
he is second fastest.
And then we're seeing a lot of the same names. 6, Deadly Fast, Bowie, Dunkelberger, Phipps, Tetra. I mean, they're fast. They're fast tonight.
But can they keep up? Because
I don't know.
these tires will burn off very fast. And you really got to be careful with turn 2 and turn 4, as we are going to be coming to the finish of practice right now. Let's run through how qualifying is going to run as they get ready for that. Reese, qualifying. Kind of take us through how difficult it is to qualify here, number 1, and then number 2. I know track position is a huge thing, but we really need to talk about can you move
want to
through
get
the
out
field?
in front of the group here, right? You want to start up front. The other thing with qualifying right now, you can dig as hard as you want, right? Them tires are going to come off the car. You're going to get new tires to start out with here in iRacing. So dig, baby, as hard as you can. Give it everything you got. Use up as much as the track. You don't want to use the low line here at New Hampshire. Stay away from the low line. Stay in the middle. Outside of that, I think, you do that 2 times in a row and you'll get a fast time.
Yeah, we're currently looking at Josh King right now as he's cutting through 1 and 2, using that second groove to third groove, trying to get the run down the backstretch. That might be a little too high.
And I've heard all week some guys using 5th gear every single lap, right, to help them with fuel strategies. But our fast guys are in 4th the entire race. In fact, on the front stretch, they're switching to 5th gear at the last second and then using that downshift in the 4th to help them motor brake into 1.
Mike Bennett goes top of the board there after his first lap, a 30.86.
Sheesh.
And then gets bounced by Nick Silver in the 99.
Fast guys. Hey, while they're doing qualifying, should we talk about points?
Let's talk about points. Here they are, driver points right on the side of your screen, everybody. With last week's win, Matthew Fleming has his 2nd win of the season. So it goes like this. 6 with 3, Fleming with 2, Bowie, Phipps, and Dixon with 1. Mitch Diamond sitting plus 101 all the way down to Josh Larson plus 13. Out of everybody right there, Reese, who you looking for in the top of the playoffs looking to get a win? Because my pick is sitting at 47, and that's Frankie Barroso.
Yeah, Barroso's still got that storm over his head, right? He's got to get out from underneath that thing. Tetro, another guy who I really think can get a win here tonight. Looking for Tetro, looking at Barroso. Maybe Mitch Diamond can pull out.
Well, Mitch Diamond just went pole
again. Nice. That's what Mitch wanted to see. So definitely going to be strong tonight. And with the points, I mean, man, they're tight. So if you're in that top group, you definitely want to shine out again tonight. Now let's move over to team points.
Do not have those, but feel free to talk about them.
Yeah, so team points, Prestige in the lead, Powerhouse in 2nd, American Badass Racing in 3rd, Steel City Racing 4th, American Racing in 5th, Michael Bennett Racing 6th, Highline Motorsports in 7th, Lowline Motorsports in 8th, and Prime Grid Racing in 9th.
Yeah, Prestige doing a really good job. Over 100 points to the good over Powerhouse Motorsports. But let's talk sponsor. Let's talk sponsor of today's race. It is Unit Moving and Storage and Moving. Well, we'll just bring our good buddy Steve in here to talk about it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So Units Moving and Portable Storage.
I had all the words
fantastic
there.
Company. Really good company. I actually just started working for them. Really fantastic group of guys. Definitely great company to work for. Definitely a great company to see kind of grow. I mean, this is a company that it's kind of started recently and definitely has some growth and some huge potential. So we're looking to expand upon that and see how we can get them bigger and better nationwide, obviously, but also in the Northeast Massachusetts area where I am locally. But Boston region, things like that. So a lot of exciting things and just happy to have them on my car, and then also on the for the race today and one of our new partners for the league. It's fantastic to have them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love seeing some of these regional businesses attach themselves to a league or a driver. I like seeing it a lot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and for anything you guys need for portable storage or units, containers, things like that, just visit unitstorage.com and you can find your local branch and they can take care of you.
Love it.
Love
AJ,
it.
let's go back to last week. Last week we were at Charlotte, baby, and we saw Matthew Fleming come out with a win there. Talk to me about last week. How did that go?
last week was a very fast 40 laps.
140 laps. Yeah,
140.
big race.
Very fast. We had 4 stages. The first 2 were won by Brandon 6. But then Matthew Fleming starts to creep through the field and then stay up front for stage 3 and to win the overall race. Very competitive, a lot of passing.
Nice.
But just to see him slowly creep up towards the front after using strategy that Steve Tucker was talking on air last week and just do it to almost perfection.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I hate that I missed the show last week. You know, one of my drivers had a really good night. Man, I watched the broadcast back. That seemed like a really fun race. It went by real fast.
Yeah, no kidding. No.
I didn't expect that race to have to go caution free for as long as it did.
Yeah,
it was over 100 laps of caution free racing, and that was really cool to see.
Yeah, so we're looking at Brandon 6 right now as he's attempting to put a time down.
And AJ,
He's going to be fast.
Yes, sir.
Steve brings up a good point. For tonight, I got 7 cautions, baby. 7 cautions. What do you got?
I'm going to go the over. I'm going to say 10.
Ooh, 10. Steve?
I'll tell you what, this track has green flag racing, man, can really be a storyline here. So I kind of think we're going to get less cautions than we think. I'm going to go 4.
4 from Steve. All of y'all watching in the chat, please type in how many cautions you think we're going to see tonight. And while you're at it, if you could, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, baby. We're here every Thursday.
Yes, we are. Currently looking at Jonathan Wright in the number 2. Kind of love his scheme there. Pepto-Bismol. Kind of a lot of people getting a little agitated in the stomach area because coming to Loudon being a difficult racetrack. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. As he goes P3 after his second lap there. Holy cow.
Guys, real quick, maybe a little storyline here, but Brandon 6, I believe I was just watching his laps, and I don't believe any of his laps counted. I don't know if he hit the walls or if he had any kind of troubles, but he currently has not put up a
he's
time,
on his
his
second lap right now, sitting at 1.75 for his lap count. So here it is.
Oh, there he is.
Right
okay.
Here.
And survey says P1. Woo. That's all he needed.
There it is.
Moly, he just need to get out there and get a little fast.
Now, you want to know who else is fast? We're currently looking at
that boy right
him.
there. That Texas family MG.com car, we're hoping is freaky fast tonight.
Well, his first lap will put him at 22nd best. We've seen a lot of drivers, once they get heat on those tires, get faster on their second lap. Let's see what Frankie can do.
Yeah, Frankie was fast in practice. He was in the top 5.
Out of turn number 4. And to the line.
Wiggly right there.
Frankie Barroso goes P6.
P6.
Just about 3/10 off of Brandon's 6th lap.
And has anybody seen a name that should have been in the top 10? To me, the top 10 looks like I thought it would.
Yeah.
Nick Silver might have gotten a faster lap, but he's one guy that, he's going to be there at the end, right?
Yeah.
But everybody else, Brandon Bowie, he's a guy who didn't even qualify. He's got no time posted right now.
No, he doesn't,
yeah.
which is very shocking because he's been very fast as of late.
And Meeks, I think Meeks had an issue. We're seeing him in 20th right now. And I know personally, he's on our powerhouse team. Don't want to talk about him too much, but just spending time with him this week, he was running really well in practice. And in practice tonight, he was pretty quick. He was in the top 10. So definitely having issues during his qualifying, it looks like. He may be one of our guys on the move tonight.
All right, these boys are going to get ready for their pre-race meeting. And we are about to go green, boys.
Yeah, very excited.
Can't wait.
At my home track, at Steve's home track. Reese, you are far south from here.
Yes, sir. We old down here by old Mexico.
All right.
All right, guys. So while the cars are about to grid, let's take a word from 2 or 3 of our sponsors real quick, and we'll be right back from New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
And we are back here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Reese Kelva, AJ Capola in the broadcast booth. Got our very own Larry Mack. Our Steve Tucker is doing the race control meeting right now. But I want to say thank you to Units Moving and Portable Storage once again for being the sponsor of today's race here in Loudon, New Hampshire. But let's talk about the starting lineup for the Movings 150. There it is on your screen right there. Brandon 6. Ryan Dunkelberger is your row 1. Row 2, it is Nick Leitz, Mitch Diamond. Row number 3, Jonathan Wright, Jeff Tetro. Row 4, Frankie Barroso, Matthew Fleming. And row 5, Josh King, Andrew Phipps. Row 6, Nick Silver, Matt Opliner. Row 7, Jesse Erdman, Robert Hissong. Row 8, Matt Smith, Michael Bennett. Row 9, Josh Larson and Ben Madden. And row number 10, Michael Lampier and Thomas Meeks. Now, Reese, you brought up qualifying and all that stuff where everybody qualified. My pick is Frankie Barroso. Who are you kind of leaning towards?
I'm going to try. Okay, I'm not going to be a homer, right? I'm not going to go with my own guys. So I'm going to pick Nick Leitz gets a cup win tonight. He is an actual Craftsman Truck Series driver. Y'all be sure to check him out every Friday. He's running the races out there in the real world.
Oh, nice.
So I see him getting it done tonight.
For everybody watching on the YouTubes, hit that like and subscribe. Helps out the channel and YouTube's algorithm very much. But all the drivers on your left-handed side with the green numbers, those are your winners so far this season. And right now, I picked Frankie Barroso. You picked Nick Leitz. Am I correct?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Those would be 2 new drivers going into next week's
Nick
race at
Leitz
Indianapolis.
With 7 cautions. You got Barroso with 10 cautions.
Well, that would be correct, son.
Let's get this thing off the track and let these boys run.
Well, there it goes.
Here we go.
Ding, 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 ding. Green flag in the air. Here we go in New Hampshire.
Yeah!
I know what you want.
Track.
I know what you wanted to say, but that was copyright. I'm happy you went with the yeehaw. As we're through turn 1 and 2, Brandon 6 still going to be your leader here, but the battle right here is for second. Dunkelberger and Leitz.
Look at him coming down the backstretch into 3, 6. Woo, baby.
Now that 26 is going to get a really good launch out of the turn using that elevated racing.
Leitz all over Dunkelberger. Dunkelberger diving into 1. Is Leitz going to get under him? No, he's going to say, he says, I'm going to stay right here.
Now you see nobody
right
is
here.
using that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We got a caution. Oh, we got a big wreck in turn 1 and 2. Holy
Season 1 champion who won it here at New Hampshire with a huge issue already sideways going into turn 1. We're going to back it up just a little bit so you can see it in its entirety. Here it is.
This is going to have a few cars involved.
Oh, Matt
You might
Smith
want to watch the entirety of this. Oh, Matt Smith. He just got too low. Got too low right there. You cannot get in that bottom groove at this track. You will get loose.
So that is the 34 of Brandon Bowie, the 41 of Charles Balance, the 03 of Brian Dixon, and it looks like Luke Duberman as well.
So Steve talked about it in the pre-race, right? These turns are not like other tracks. where it is the same grade all the way up, right? The same pitch, the angle. These turns are more flat down here at the bottom in this bottom groove. So you get down in there, and then the car starts filling that other groove. The rear end just goes.
Well, Reese, I want to show you a quick something here. The driver of the 18, I backed it up a full turn because he was really slow coming out of turn 4, and I think that might have saved his day. We're going to watch it from his cockpit view.
And right here, you get on the gas too fast, you're going to go around.
Yeah, he's already out of the groove, almost in the inside wall. Bunch of cars
He's letting everybody go. He's saying, y'all, get away from me. I want to last all race.
And good thing he did, because he'd be right in the middle of that and able to go right along by.
Yep.
Well, keep in mind, gentlemen, this is Matt Smith, Season 1 champion, won the championship here in Season 1 on a green and white checkered finish. So, I mean, this is a guy who knows how to get it done here, but definitely unfortunate news early on in the race.
Yeah, it really is. You know, the only good in this is it happened right here, lap 3. Right?
So
that's
it's Nick Lights.
Only good takeaway.
It's Nick Lights. I apologize for saying that the whole season so far. It's like Barroso. It took me almost 2 seasons.
Also. Thank you for that, Ponte. Ponte, I saw your message. Thank you, buddy.
So why don't we go and say hello to one or two of our sponsors while we are under this first yellow flag.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, thank you to all our sponsors, and most importantly, thank you to Units Moving and Portable Storage for sponsoring today's 150 laps here in Loudon, New Hampshire. Reese Kelva, AJ Capola, Steve Tucker playing the role of Discount Larry Mack tonight. With the 1 to go, we see how difficult turn 2 can be, Reese.
Yep. I'm telling you, the bottom of this track is the main thing, right? It's not really just 2. It's the way you transition out of 2 onto the backstretch. Everybody they have this idea of stay low, be fast. This is not the track to stay low and be fast. This is not the one you want. You want to stay right there in that middle groove. All the way around this track.
Well, ready to go green?
Yes, sir.
Let's get her done. Here we go, off of turn 4.
Seatbelt on.
Green flag, green flag.
We're out of here. That's
Six,
1 caution so far.
Brandon 6 with an excellent launch, heading down into turn number 1. The battle for position behind him goes all the way to Mitch Diamond and Jonathan Wright, 2 teammates.
Woo! Everybody getting out of turn 2. Good job.
Frankie Barroso making a move on Jeff Tetro.
Barroso getting down low. He's going to take 2 spots, maybe.
Talking to Frankie Barroso before the race, he likes that inside line, and he has said he will go down there if needed.
Yeah, and he was fast coming out of there. I expected Tetro to be a little bit quicker coming out of 4. Sometimes when you're up there on that high line, you can get back on the throttle a lot quicker.
Look at that inside. Nick Silver getting by the beer nuts of Matthew Fleming, last week's winner at Charlotte.
He's on the move.
And Phipps continuing to use that inside lane. Now to the inside of Jeff Tetro. As they fly down the front straightaway. Yeah, everybody's moving pretty good. Still close lap times to the leader.
We have a spinner back here in turn 3 and 4. Charles Balance, 41 car, actually got it back up and running. He's
See it right here.
Under his own power now.
Thank you for
No caution.
calling that out. Everybody's seeing the wonderful replay.
Yee! It's that bottom groove.
Too low.
You can't touch the bottom groove. It will bite you. And if you commit to it, good luck. You better hang on tight. Go ahead and throw old Jesus Cristo the wheel and let him take it, baby.
Nick Light's currently sitting in that second position, followed by Ryan Dunkelberger. But we have a big battle back here between 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Oh, look at this little pack.
Man, they're using
Madden getting pinched out at the bottom.
that middle to outside lane like there's a little bit of Coca-Cola spilled out there, or whatever they call it, the grip strip, PJ1.
Mm-hmm.
And they are getting some serious momentum off that high side. They're kind of like Bristol diamonding the turn.
Everybody's doing a great job.
Yeah.
I love it.
Lampier is on the move as well, as he's putting a lot of pressure on the 19 of Bennett, but right behind him it is Brandon Bowie, who is...
Look even further back. Oh, Larson. It's Larson and the 01 going at it.
Yeah, that's Larson and
Larson
Duberman.
right there in the 18 on the high side. Can he keep it coming out of 2? Yee! Well, Matt Smith says, hey, I want to play.
Oh, somebody blinked. Uh-oh.
Somebody blinking.
Josh Larson just blinked. That's not good. Jeff Tetro really slow out of turn number 4. That's going to open the gap for Phipps and Silver.
Yeah, this is for the 8th spot right here.
Cruising right along, people. Now, the first couple stages, and I don't know if we've gone over them yet, so let's pull them up.
Phipps going to dive underneath Barroso. Here into 3. Can he come out with it? Oh, Barroso going to try to hang on to it. Tetro's trying to come up Barroso.
Side by side out of turn number 4.
Oh, this is going to be a good turn 1.
Who's got the whole shot going into turn 1 here?
Barroso going to try and keep it fast up top. He can get back in the throttle a little bit sooner.
Phipps doing a very good job staying off of Barroso. Great battle.
Boys.
Now, bottom right-hand in your corner of your screen, there are the details for the units moving in portable storage 150. 4 sets of tires. Stage 1 concludes at 40. Stage 2 concludes at 90. And there is one green-white checkered attempt. Reese, we were talking to a couple drivers before the race tonight. What can they do on tires and what can they do on fuel, and will they add up evenly?
I don't know. Okay, so tires, right? We think they're only good for about 15 laps here, which is right now. So right now, these tires are going to start falling off. This car is turning into a whole nother animal now. Okay, fuel, you only got 40-ish laps of those. Track, right now it's 79 degrees outside, so that means the track's sitting around 123, 124 at the moment. I think.
Just brought it up on everybody's screen. Track temperature is sitting at 117.
Ooh, 117, that was close.
It is hot.
It is hot.
Yeah, and it is just baking in the New England sun right now. But looking at this great battle between Hissong, Shelton, Madden, here comes Bennett. Bennett driving really fast. Biggest mover of the race so far, it is that number 2 Honey Bee, Brandon Shelton.
Brandon Shelton going from 22nd all the way to 15th. And up front, not really a race up front.
No.
First front 3 are
Lights gets really
split
loose.
apart.
Loose off of turn 4. That's going to give some time back to Dunkelberger. He's going to catch just a tad there.
Dunkelberger says, thank you, sir.
Please, sir, may I have another?
And I think right here, Lights and Dunkelberger are saying, hey, 6, keep going, baby, as hard as you can. You drive that car.
Yes.
They are hoping for tire wear to come back and bite 6 in the booty.
But 6 has been one of the most consistent drivers all season. Kind of goes through each and every race with a plan and plan B. But right now, it is all Brandon 6 up front. It looks like they're catching Charles Balance.
The yellow flag is
But the yellow flag is out, and that's going to save Charles
You're gonna
Balance
have
from
a
going a
crash
lap down.
Gonna have a crash in turn 2.
We're looking at Jesse Erdman and at Matt Opplinger. Ooh, the 82 spins. The 45 goes right into it, and so does Robert Hissong.
Ouch.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it's almost in the exact same spot Matt Smith lost it, too.
Now, Steve, if you're with us, we were just talking about tires, right? They fall off at
Yes,
lap
sir.
15. What do we think? Are they coming in?
Oof, it's tough,
Like
man. I
right
mean,
sides?
you only get 4 sets of tires here, so I mean, honestly, if you're in the back, you might want to do it just to try and catch up. But if you're in the front, you're not taking tires. You're going to make it to stage 1, and see what you can do there. But it is tough. I mean, this is the shortest stage, out of the race. So, I mean, taking tires now doesn't really seem like a necessity, but someone's going to do it.
Ben Madden to pit road. Michael Lampier to pit road. Josh Larson now.
Everybody coming down.
And why don't we stick right here?
Not a lot coming in the pits.
No, not at all.
I see a lucky dog going around. Who is that?
That should be Brandon Bowie.
Bowie. Getting the wave around. He is a lucky dog.
Which I think in all the races we've called this year, I don't think I've ever seen Brandon Bowie this far back in the running order.
Yeah, he did not like that first wreck.
Also, his driver's side rear end looks completely caved in. Oh yeah, it is. Unless the Toyotas just look like that, then I can be completely wrong.
It is a story.
Oh no,
Bob
that's
Fleming
you.
in the chat saying good luck, Matthew Fleming. Bob, nice to see you tonight.
Hey, Bob.
Matt Ponte, Blue Gill, how you doing? Brandon J.S., how you doing?
Why don't we go say hello to Admin Box, and then we will be right back.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And we're back here in New Hampshire at the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. I'm Reese Kelva. This is AJ Capola. We got Steve down there on the pit lane. Thank
Hello.
y'all so much for watching tonight. We're on lap 23 and under caution. But you see the lights are out on the pace car, AJ. We're about to get rolling, baby.
Yeah, we're about to hit the loud pedal one more time, all gridded up, trying to figure out what the 99 is doing so far to the inside.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Sightseeing. New Hampshire's beautiful.
New Hampshire is beautiful. The air feels a lot cleaner up there. It's so nice. Away from, Boston or New York.
Baston. And not down by the harbor.
The harbor where they put the tea over.
Yeah, don't lose your keys in the harbor.
I could see Steve with his head in his hand right now. It's like, these people need to shut up.
Here we go, baby. Pull them
Yep.
tight. Going to the go restart zone. Here we go. Brandon 6 going to bring us down to turn 1.
Brandon 6 with one hell of a run down to turn number 1 again.
And he got a good jump.
He's been getting a good jump on all restarts tonight. But Dunkelberger and Lights side by side heading towards turn number 3.
Yeah, that's going to be for P2.
With it being such a flat track, that's got to be difficult to stay off of each other.
And right there in the 4th position, we got to talk about him. That's old Mitch Diamond. I love seeing him up front right now.
Mitch
Love
Diamond,
it.
Season 2 champion, which that was clinched right here just a couple months ago in New Hampshire.
Oh, they got a little slow back there. Uh-oh.
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 That looks like Jonathan Wright. As I'm trying to
All right,
I
get
need some
loose.
Pepto-Bismol after that one.
And are we going to stay green?
We are green.
We are.
Now, little insight for those of y'all who have never played iRacing. If you want a flag, you stay stopped right there. You hold the
Heartburn
brake,
turn.
baby.
Heartburn too.
Let's go back and see that, because it looks like he's just like everybody else so far tonight. Oh, but does he get help? Oh, he might have.
Oh, he's too low. He's low. He's
Yep.
back on the throttle and getting low. You can't do that here.
Did the 99 help him at all?
I don't think so.
No, there's no contact from what I see.
Yeah, from right here, there it is. He got on the throttle again. Can't do it that low.
See, I'm
Until
still.
Last-
deadly here, man.
Last model car that we were in, you could. This one, no.
I go back to being a NASCAR heat driver. I was like, he touched me, the bubble got me. But look at this battle for second here, Lights and Dunkelberger. We're just going to run through the field right now to look for some very close battles. We're going to go back to the 14th position. Josh Larson and Brandon Shelton coming off of turn 4, heading towards turn 1. Wish we had a Dale Jr. button so I can click slide job. But it looks like Shelton just gives him the spot and lives to fight another day.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, wife's a little sick.
Uh-oh. Now Larson is wanting more, passing Josh King, driver of the Racing Corner podcast number 7 Ford Mustang.
He said, here we go. We got 10 laps left in this stage 1. Let's go get it, baby.
Man, this 18 is moving up 5 positions from the start of this race.
And Larson can do it. He's in 12th. That's 10th. 2 cars out in front of him. He wants to get a top 10 right here, stage 1. I feel it. And baby, he is charging.
He is moving hard. He goes down the 3rd gear.
Yay!
Push it up to 4th. Are we going to see into 5th?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely 5th. You're going to use 5th. You're going to shove it back down into 4th and 3rd to help you slow down. That was good. Good job right there. I don't know about the 3rd gear part, but actually with these tires as worn as they are, we are probably seeing a lot of people touch 3rd. Look at this.
There he goes into 10th. Talk about hard charger award after that last caution.
I know people and they would say, like a boss.
I'll tell you what, guys, on the last pit stall, you can tell the guys who got fresh tires right there versus the guys who didn't. Josh Larson, clearly one of those guys,
Yep.
blew past Michael Bennett, and now he's on the way to the top 10.
But
He
here-
is moving.
Did he just help himself in the short term now that he's one less set of tires to the good compared to everybody else?
Short
I'll
term,
tell you-
yes. Long term, no.
I'll tell you what, Josh Larson right now is sitting 16th. Only 16 get into the playoffs. So,
Oh.
I mean, you got to get those playoff points, and you got to get those stage points to make yourself locked in.
So Larson definitely doing a great job out there on the track, but look at these two go at it. Diamond trying to stay in it.
Mitch Diamond loose coming out of turn 2, saves it, but that's going to open the door for Frankie Barroso as well.
Yeah. And that's 5th right there, the 99. He's in 5th. You want to get up there. You got 7 laps to do it.
Oh, Frankie Barroso, Josh Larson.
Woo, look at Larson go.
I think Barroso backed out just a tad to give the 18 the line.
Yeah. He saw a metal missile coming.
We saw
Back to your
a monster
comment,
in his
AJ.
mirror.
Back to your comment, Josh Larson definitely said, you know what? I'm not going to need tires at the end of this race. I'm going to put fresh tires on now, and I'm going to get those stage points to help his way, secure himself into the playoffs, man. So only 3 races left to go. This is good news for him.
This was a great move by Larson.
Really?
Everybody needs to be taking notes of what he's doing right here.
Really, 3 races to go before the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
That came
This season
fast.
is flying by.
Yes, it is.
We need
After
longer
this, we have
seasons.
Indianapolis, Chicagoland, and then Darlington is our regular season finale. That's going to be a great race.
No
Look at
kidding.
that,
Throwback race.
18. Come on, baby, go get fifth.
Yeah, we're staying on this center field cam because it's allowing us to see what runs he's getting without any obstruction.
He's going to make the dive on the 99. I feel it. He is not being patient. There he goes. Scooted him up. Nick Silver says, I see you. I see you.
And that's going to put him all the way into 5th if he can get by that 99.
Now he's getting up here with the faster boys, right? Your tires can only take you so far. Talent's got to take you the rest of the way.
Yeah,
So now he's got to make sure he is locked in, hitting his marks on every lap.
he's just under 4 seconds behind Brandon Six for 1st place. And he has
Look at that.
stopped
Silver
catching
keeping
him.
him honest. Silver keeping him very honest through 1 and 2. And hey, you want it, baby. You want to earn it.
Now, does that 25 give a little toe to the 99 with it still being a short track?
I don't think so. What do you think, Steve? I just don't think we're fast enough to really give you that momentum.
Yeah, this track's really not about, drafting or side drafting, really. It's really just about, corner exit speed and then beating the guy in the braking zone.
And there we saw it. Larson made the move on the 99. He's in the top 5. Can he keep it, though? And then behind him, we got more boys battling it out.
Yeah, we are
Look at
side
this little
by
grouping.
side back here. 2 American Badass, 2 Powerhouse Motorsports.
Power horse. I'm writing that down.
I like that.
Horsepower.
Thoroughbreds.
Mustang.
Power horse racing.
2 to go here in stage 1. Tetro to the outside of Fleming. Yahtzee.
Might make it work. Definitely going to be even off the turn.
Yeah, he's going to be faster down the backstretch. That high line, if you set up right in that top groove, you will be faster down the backstretch. These lower guys, if you get into the throttle at the same time that high line does, the back end just really wants to kick. All right, 6 coming around for the last stage of stage 1.
And he's got nobody in sight. Biggest move so far, Josh Larson. Let's see if he can get another one before that caution comes out, but I don't think so. I think he's going to have to sit for 5th position.
Hey, but a great job. Great job. He is definitely our car on the move for that stage 1. He went from 17th to 5th. But it's going to be that number 66 car right there on the backstretch, bringing it home for stage 1.
Right there. Very good stage 1. Hit all of his marks. Didn't burn those Goodyear Eagles and wins stage 1 all because of it. We're going to go see a couple words from our sponsors. When we get back, pit stops and an interview with stage 1 winner, Brandon Six.
And we're back at the New Hampshire's Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. It's Reese Kelva, AJ Capola in the booth. And with us now is going to be the Stage 1 winner. Y'all, we've been talking to him all season long, baby. He needs a chair up here with us. His name is Brandon Six. Brandon, you got a copy on us?
Yeah, how's it going, fellas?
What up, buddy? Listen, we're going to have to pay you for airtime at some point.
I mean, I liked your idea. Just give me a chair up in there, and I'll just be there all the time.
Well, how strong is that 66?
It's pretty good. I just gotta obviously maintain the my race here and focus on strategy, and I should hopefully pull out a win here tonight.
You're looking deadly fast, lap to lap. How was it there at the end? Do you still feel good? Car still feels real strong, or how were we?
I still felt good compared to everybody else, but for my level, I was actually kind of lacking. I don't know if the heat cycle there with that caution upset the tires or what, but I had a hard time getting off the corner there.
Got you. All right, buddy. Well, stage 1 in the books. Let's go tackle stage 2.
All right, thank you for talking with us. All right, Reese, after that 66 with a dominating stage number 1, kind of have a little bit of a interesting talking point right now with 1 to go. That 18 that pitted on lap 20
look where he's
stayed out.
I think he's going to keep the same strategy, right? He knows he's probably going to fall back here. He's hoping for a late caution, late in stage 2, and that way he can be back up front at the end of stage 2.
I like it, man. You know what? He's playing for those stage points.
I love it.
Right now, that's such a smart move, especially where he's at. Again, right? Like we talked about it earlier, 16th right now in the playoffs picture. Choosing the outside lane here. Let's see if he can hold off Brandon Six, man. Should be interesting.
All right, from 17th to 1st, Larson's going to bring us down the front stretch. Take the green flag here in New Hampshire. Here we go.
And that 18 had a great launch heading towards the line and through the restart box.
6, dominant. Oh, 18 dives into one a little hard.
Might pick up some marbles up there.
Yikes.
He's going to lose first, might lose second.
Oh, yeah. Lights is about to make quick work of him. Oh, no. This is going to be a rough stage for Larson just for a little bit. He's hoping for a caution.
But how fast does he want that caution?
I think when he gets back to around 12th, right? I think if you fall back to, I think once you're in 12th, out of the top 10, you're going, okay, something's got to change.
Yeah, because he doesn't want the caution too early or too late
right.
when it forces everybody else to pit. I think he wants to be the only one on pit road and do exactly what he did in stage 1.
Yep. And already we're seeing, I mean, man, these top 3, 6 Lights and Dunkelberger, they're fast tonight. Holy moly.
You see Mitch Diamond now shooting the half on the 18.
Ooh. Nice little grouping behind them. You see Barroso, Tetro, Fleming. Ooh, Barroso putting the heat on Larson now, saying, hey, come on, baby. Move it or lose it.
Good thing there's no horns in these NASCAR vehicles, or Barroso would be using his.
Yeah. And those two future teammates next year. Larson signed on with PHM for next season.
Oh, awesome. Breaking news.
Might have just done that on accident. Somebody turn my mic off.
So guys, remember that caution that came out, our first caution of the race, 2 laps in, Matt Smith got around in turn 1, spun out, collected a few guys. Right now, currently sitting 14th. Definitely has recovered and is making his way back to the front.
Yeah, we're
doing a great job.
We're looking out of the back of the at the back of the Tetro machine as he's trying to catch Mitch Diamond, but
this view. This is why I love iRacing. Because in real world, this is the world's best drone keeping up with this car. These are great.
Guys, take a look at Nick Lights right now in P2 on the back bumper of Brandon Six.
Oh, is he reeling them in? There he is. It's really neat to see Lights turn laps here at New Hampshire. You know, him having his Craftsman Truck Series, how do you say it?
License.
Experience. Yeah, license, experience in the real world.
Is there
Bringing
gonna
it
be a
over
bump?
here into iRacing as he takes on 6. Or takes his bumper off. I see a little American flag down there. You see that? That's kinda nice.
There it goes for the lead.
Yeah,
6
6
lets him
says,
go.
hey, baby, I have it.
I think that's 100% a smart move on Brandon 6. Don't
Yep.
don't burn your own stuff up trying to keep somebody behind you.
A lot of respect between these two guys. They've raced, pretty close together these last couple of races. Nick is definitely a capable winner, as we've always, as we've seen as of recent. Probably could have won Kansas if it had not been for Tire Strat. But looking really good now.
Now we're seeing
T1.
2 things. One of 2 things is happening right here. Either Lights sandbagged stage 1, or Brandon 6 is sandbagging at the moment.
I'm just gonna
One
say
of the
yes.
2 are happening.
Yes. That simple. So what? Now that we have like a little bit of a lull, as we're gonna switch back to Jeff Tetro because it looks like he's battling with teammate Mitch Diamond right now. Something I've realized is the Wheels America Cup Series kind of like a breeding ground for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. We had Blake Lothan, who now runs in there, and then we have Nick Lights, who has run in there.
Oh, yeah, where is Lothian?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, but maybe if drivers want to get to NASCAR, they need to come race here at the Wheels America Cup Series.
Come test with us.
Hey, I'm cool with that, man.
Do we have an update on Blake? Steve, how's he doing?
Yeah, Blake's doing great. He's I believe he's down in Virginia quite often. He's actually a Massachusetts resident, just like me. So he's a local boy for sure. He was in the
Yellow
picture.
flag is out.
We
Michael
have a caution
Lampier,
coming out now,
huge
guys.
issue. Huge issue with that 13 machine. Oh, and Thomas Meeks
Oh,
involved
no.
as well. Oh dear, no. I use the patented far chase cam here. That 55 up in those marbles probably tries to accelerate and can't hit that accelerate without spinning.
Oh, but he didn't cut. Wait a minute. The 13 got into the back of him. Was that the 13? I can't tell those numbers.
I gotta tell you, Meeks makes a fantastic save though, not hitting that inside wall.
Yes, great save.
See,
I think.
what I see is
Who
the
is this on the
55.
bottom? Is that the 13?
That's Lampier, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the 13 thought the 55 was going to go up to the wall more.
I don't think the 55 could have, or he would have spun out.
Yeah, the 55 trying to keep his you-know-what together.
Well, let's go take a look at Thomas Meeks.
I don't
'cause-
think that was on purpose by the 13.
Oh, not at
Meeks
all.
was really loose. Meeks was
Yeah.
really loose in the entire corner of turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to watch this all again. Sorry for the rewind. It's just the fastest way to do it. Going to jump cockpit view. Let's see. Into fourth,
Oh, yeah.
into third. He's already trying to catch the vehicle. Now, I would have upshifted already to try to help save the car.
He didn't lose it that bad, it looked like.
It looked like enough to where it brought him into that middle lane.
Yeah, it just looked like a big racing incident.
Well,
Huh.
Stage 2 is going to conclude at lap 90. We have a long way to go, but you kind of said it, Reese. Where is Josh Larson? On pit road getting
That's
a
right.
fresh 4 tires.
And if you're Larson, you love it. Right?
Love
You're
it.
now 15 laps better than everybody else on tires. This is what you wanted. I don't know if you wanted it this early, right? This stage, y'all, we're going all the way to lap 90. I don't think you wanted it yet. I really think this is a 50 lap stage, maybe laps, I'm going to say
60,
75. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Well-
I'd say 65 to 75 is when you wanted this to happen.
Let's go say hello to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast and admin box, and we will be right back for the restart.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And we're back at the New Hampshire Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. It's Reese Kelva, AJ Capola in the booth, Steve down in the pits. Boys, we're about to go green again.
Had to take your, since you brought us
Yeah,
back, had to
I
take
heard
your
that.
little...
I heard that.
I
heard that.
I enjoy my Thursday nights very well. We missed you last week, pal. Happy to have you back up here.
Well, I thank you for that. One thing we talked about in the break, old Larson came in and got himself some tires. He probably wanted this to wait about 10, 15 more laps. But either way, he took them, and we'll see if he can bounce back now. He didn't lose too many spots.
No, he's only back to 21st.
Oh, he lost a little more than I thought. All right, pace cars off the track. Nick Light's going to bring us to the green flag. Here we go, baby. He chose the bottom lane. He's diving into one.
Nick
Woo,
Lights with a heck of
low.
a hole shot through that restart zone all the way to turn one. Gonna have a couple car length advantage over Brandon Six and Ryan Dunkelberger.
Ooh.
Both two leaders are pulling away from third already, almost a full lap into this run.
I'm a little confused. We got two cars way back there.
Yeah, look at that. Brandon Bowie and Charles Balance.
Hey, what are these two doing? We are way under power back here.
Nick Silver looking really good, trying to get to Andrew Phipps in the Farmers Insurance Toyota Camry. So used to seeing that on a Chevrolet car, almost called it a Chevy.
And I'm still seeing his song is in the pits at the moment. He did not get out there for this restart. So definitely some motor issues probably for the 29 camp.
Man, look at this battle all the way from Silver to Barroso. Which Barroso in the top 10 for a good portion of this race so far, but can't seem to break that top 5.
He's doing a great job. Barroso kind of right where we thought we'd see him. Top 10. Fleming moving his way. Him and Shelton into the top 10. I know they're ecstatic about it. And look right behind him, Mr. Michael Bennett. Listen, I'm on the Bennett train right now, okay? He keeps getting wrecked. I don't know what happened with him last week. I don't remember. But I'm wanting him to get through this race. I would even like to see him get a top 10. At least a top 15.
All it takes is 1 week, one good week to pretty much set.
Oh, that Pepto-Bismol is handing it out at the moment.
That Pepto-Bismol is giving me some indigestion just watching it.
Oh. Woo.
It's a heck of a battle between Wright and King.
Yeah. And you've heard it in the commercial. It can fix one thing, but it'll lead to 12 other issues. And we just had one more issue down the backstretch into the grass. I think that was Ben Madden. I think the John Deere is mowing the grass. Pretty sure.
He saves it though.
He did save it.
I'll tell you what, one car who's impressing me is Brandon Shelton in that 2 car. Got a really cool paint scheme. Owns a bee farm actually, and looking really good. I mean P9 right now. This is a guy who's definitely improved throughout the entire season. So it's great to see these drivers are getting a lot more experience and having a lot of fun doing it.
Hey guys, I got my camera set on turn 2, and we are seeing a lot of wiggling throughout the pack coming out of 2 right now. Every lap.
On that number 2, I've actually raced with Brandon Shelton for probably 6 to 8 months in another venture. And he is rather dominant in that league. But holy cow, for him to run within the top 10 here just shows the talent within the Wheels America Cup Series.
Hey, diving under that Pepto car, it's our boy, the number 18, Brandon Larson. He's coming back.
Brandon Larson.
I'm sorry. Otherwise known as Joshua.
AKA.
Another country. They take my mic. Didn't we say this 20 laps ago?
Yes, we
That's his
did.
middle name. Joshua Brandon Larson.
Sounds about right. As he's trying to get underneath the 19 of Bennett.
Now, here's what I'm seeing out of the 18. He's fast. He knows it, and I think it's working against him. He is low line every single lap. At some point, you need to come up into that higher groove and let these tires calm down. I mean, he is just eating every lap. I don't think that's going to fare well for him.
Well, also, you got to think about the drivers that also came down and grabbed tires along with him. So right now, he's the only driver that hit it on lap 54. The next driver behind him that did is the 03 of Brian Dixon. So all these drivers have about 14 lap older tires, but they're still giving Josh Larson the same headache.
So guys, one thing I will say, New Hampshire is basically a larger version of Martinsville.
Yes.
You know, like in Martinsville, you're not going to give up the bottom line ever, right? And here in New Hampshire, it's almost the exact opposite. You know, you're never going to give up that outside second lane.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have to, you know, if somebody passes you, they're going to have to go low.
Preach it.
And that's going to be a lot harder. Tire wear is going to be much harder. Not enough traction down there, as we've seen. A couple guys spinning, turn 2, Calamity Corner. And yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Completely agree with that.
We are
Well, we
getting
got
very
three
spread
hot
out.
on each other coming into turn 3 right now. It's Fleming, then Larson, and who is that?
Shelton.
These three not giving up on each other. These boys flying down the front stretch.
I love
Yeah,
that
these
start
three right
finish line
here
camera.
are not easing up. That was a nice camera.
Gotta thank my Larry Mack, Steve Tucker, for getting me those cameras at almost every racetrack. That has helped to bring everybody a better view.
Fleming
tell you
gonna
what.
try and make the bottom work. Whoa, we got a little wiggly.
There.
Oh, turn 1, he's got it. He's got it right here. Now he's just got to stay smooth because that outside lane's going to be fast coming down the backstretch. Get everything you can.
I thought for a second we were about to see 3 wide.
And look at Larson.
Oh, we might.
That's what I thought we were about to see. Oh, I thought he was going to go 3 wide.
I just put my head down. I was like, please make it. Please make it.
Yeah, Larson needs this. I know he doesn't probably think it, but I like that he got held up by these two.
Oh, it looks like Brandon Shelton in the wall out of turn 4.
Uh-oh.
Like Scoob, that can be dangerous.
Yes,
Real quick,
sir.
guys, back to that cameras. The cameras that you mentioned, AJ. That's actually a big shout out to. Fleming gets loose there out of turn 2. Gives it up.
See if there's any damage on that right side. Looks clear. Tires still looking in the right direction and up. So I think he's just gonna have to regroup and get it back going.
Larson coming over the radio. He says he needs some new pantalones. He needs his brown shorts.
Get me my brown pants.
Yeah, if it stays quiet just for a second, those cameras, AJ, everybody out there, it's actually courtesy of a good friend of mine, Serby. He's on Twitch, really good streamer, really cool guy, really funny too. So go check him out on Twitch. Serby is Serbie. Definitely a great guy. Shout out to him though.
So with about 15 laps left in stage
Lead.
number 2, Reese, why don't we run through the top 10?
Yeah, Lights back up in front. He's got a 1 second lead. Old Lights in the 4 car is in your first position. P2 is going to be the 66 of Brandon Leeds. P3 is going to be the 26 of Dunkelberger. P4, the 99 of Adam Silver. And in fifth is going to be the 25 car of Phipps. In sixth is going to be the 87 of Mr. Tetro. Seventh is going to be the 65 car, Mitch Diamond. In eighth is going to be the number 12, Frankie Barroso. In ninth is going to be the 18, Larson. He's back in the top 10, baby. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be that 88 Beer Nuts, Matthew Fleming out of Wilshire, Ohio.
Yeah, pretty strong top 10. When you really think about who you expect in that top 10, there's not many people you would change out and put in. But going back to P2, Brandon Leitz or Lights. I'm sorry, Reese. You called him what now? It's Brandon
What?
6.
Like Brandon 6, Brandon 6, the 66, doing 6 things. Too many sixes.
We have way too much fun up here. I can't believe we get paid for this.
Reese Fossil's in the chat. He's rooting on Mr. Lights. Serby in the chat. How you doing, buddy? We were just talking about you. Ears burning? Steve said it, not me.
Steve, what are you doing? Can you tell me the numbers to Mega Millions now?
Look, I tell you what, Lights is lights out in stage 2. You see what I did there?
Reese, go to bed. I think you're drunk.
Oh, dad jokes, page 4.
But look at
Yes.
that. He's just extending his lead. Lights to 6. Just about a half a second there.
He's getting brighter.
Oh no!
I can hear
Did
him
we make a
crying.
lights out joke already? Too soon. Too soon.
All right, this battle for 13th here between Bennett and Josh King, really heating up as this second stage is coming to a close as both of them dive into turn 1 very hard.
Did a great job.
Oh, we have
Mr.
Reese
Bennett.
back now. Cool.
I'm back. Sorry, my lights went out.
Oh no!
I hope he
Someone
listens
didn't pay the
back to
bill.
this. I hope they listen back to this and they're just dying laughing. Oh,
Bennett going for the 13th spot. What happened to the Pepto car?
Pepto car got really loose out of turn 4, saved it, and moved on, but really high in 1 and 2.
Pepto's about to need some Advil.
Josh
Turn this
King,
off.
Mike Bennett. This is going to be a heck of a battle with just about 10 laps to go in stage number 2. Oh boy.
Everybody just kind of spaced out right now.
Not anymore. Our top 2 are getting very close together.
Front row. 6 on the move with 10 laps to go. There'll be 9 after this time by.
Yeah, they are moving. They're still pulling away from third place
Oh,
Ryan Dunkelberger.
The time gap between 1st and 10th, 8 seconds. Wow. Ooh, Dixon in turn 4. Sorry, I'm looking around the track. Dixon is, he's running the rubber.
Lights got real loose on the turn 2 right there.
Uh-oh.
It's opening the door for Brandon 6.
Yep, that car getting tight. Yeesh.
Looks like we're getting some cloud cover up in New Hampshire.
Oh,
6 hits him.
Oh, yeah. No, 6 has got this stage.
Yeah, I think lights might have burned off those Goodyear Eagles just a tad.
The lights are going out.
Look at who's behind though. That allowed time for Dunkelberger to catch up.
And Silver.
Dunkelberger.
Got to keep an eye on this
Formerly known as
26.
Dinkelberger. Oh, sorry.
Oof.
Hey, Dunkelberger, man, he's good at this track. His
He was-
practice times were amazing.
He was excellent last week at Charlotte as well.
Oh, Nick
Uh-oh.
kisses the wall a little bit.
Oh,
Those tires are gone.
Yeah, we need a new bulb. Lights are out at the 4-car.
Oh boy.
He needs a caution.
I'll tell you what,
I think
Dunkelberger's
we've got
sending
to-
it in turn 3 right now, on the back bumper of Brendan Six.
I think he was just waiting, right? Just waiting.
Absolutely,
He
his
said,
tires.
He's gonna make a move, and when he does, I'm going with him.
Look at this! Look at this run he has. Oh, hits him!
Wow! Whoa!
They both go
Hold on
way
now.
up the track. Here comes
Hey.
Nick Silver.
The dunk is going to get a
on
good
the
run off of turn
brake.
2.
That boy was on the brakes. A good camera view right here.
Dunk looking really
Can we go
aggressive
in-car?
right now.
I want to see him dive into turn 1. Oh yeah, here we go. Shift down.
Where's
Shift down.
Where's Ludacris when you need him to play
Oh.
play that song?
Oh,
Can't see.
Whoa.
Dunkelberger
Get
right
him.
there.
We got 4 laps left.
See, that's the thing. With 4 laps to go,
Oh!
you gotta worry. You kind of gotta wait to time your bump. If you're gonna bump him and move him out of the way, you gotta make sure he doesn't have time to get back.
And he doesn't
On the
wreck,
inside.
right? You don't want to EOL.
On the
You
inside,
wanna be
sends
able
it
to
in.
follow.
Slide job a little bit.
Slide
Double
job!
burger.
One away.
To the lead
Slide job!
with 4 to go at New Hampshire. Sorry, for stage 2.
I mean, we're
Something.
already well past halfway now.
Yeah, about halfway right
Nick
now.
Silver doesn't want third; he wants second.
I'll tell you what, guys. Tire wear is going to play a bigger role than we thought it would be.
Yeah. Look at Silver. Silver now sending the mail. Six said, hey, what happened here? Hold up. I was racing lights.
Not used to having cars in front of me.
Yeah.
But look, 6th and 3rd, and lights in 4th. A huge change of perspective at the end of stage 2 here.
That's a good point. Brandon Six now finally knows what the rear end of this car looks like. We are like 8 weeks in, and he's finally seeing it. Oh, Dunkelberger.
Very proud of that 26 on how strong he has been the last couple of weeks.
I mean, we can all agree. He just kind of caught us off guard, right?
Yes, because
I
tell you
know
what.
he started in second, but I mean, we haven't really seen him.
We're a lap and a half to go, and Josh Larson making a dive in to the inside of Andrew Phipps, trying to make that P4 spot work. P5, Frankie Broso. Right there, too. 1 lap to go.
now you think we're going to see Josh Larson stay out once again?
Yes. Yes.
Stage 2 was longer.
Whoa! He's definitely coming in now as he's in the grass. Oh, get away from the wall. Oh. Uh-oh.
That's probably going to end his race, but out of turn 4, Ryan Dunkelberger is going to win stage 2.
Wow. Great stage 2 by Dunkelberger right there.
And Josh Larson's still there.
Oh, no. Josh Larson out of Springfield, Missouri is not where he wants to be at the moment.
Waiting for a little clearing so the AMR medical team can get to him, but jumps to pit road and saves them the trip.
Yikes. That car is not going to be in good shape.
All right, everybody, we will be back after talking to our sponsors of the Wheels America Cup Series. When we return, we'll have an interview with Stage 2 winner Ryan Dunkelberger.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Back at New Hampshire, units moving and portable storage 150. It's Reese Kelva, AJ Capola, Steve Tucker. Man, was that a wild finish to stage 2. Dunkelberger bringing it home, but on the backstretch, Josh Larson just eating the tires in the back. We have yet to hear from that camp. We do know the car's in pit lane. That is not going to be good.
Well, let's go talk to stage 2 winner, Ryan Dunkelberger. Ryan, it's AJ and Reese up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, pal?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Holy cow, did those tires come alive later on? Or were you just planning for that to happen?
Honestly, I did not think it would work out like that. I thought everybody in front of me was saving fuel, and I was running 5th gear all the way around, saving too. And it just kind of came to me.
Man, that was a great job on those last 10 laps of that stage. Walk us through this stage now. We're going to have the same game plan? 5th gear?
No, I think you're going to run hard until halfway and
All right.
try to do what you can to keep the guys behind you. I think track position is really important, and saving your tires is too, but I think the track position is definitely much more important.
Well, Dunkelberger, I saw you in practice, man. You were very, very fast in practice. Good luck right here. Final stage. Let's see if you can bring one home tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Reese, we got the 1 to go.
You guys, late-breaking story here as we start the stage 3 coming up. Nick Silver actually on that pit road crossed over that yellow line and got an unsafe pit entrance, so he has a black flag. He'll be getting the EOL on this restart. Unfortunately, finished second right there, so this is going to be going to hurt him. But he's got the pace in the car to get back up there. We'll see what he has.
What team is Dunkelberger a part of?
Prestige, I think.
Yes.
Ooh, they're going to love that.
Why'd you put him in the wrong chat?
I might have.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm all about making friendships here, okay? So I just felt like him and American Racing needed this.
All right. Gonna go to our beautiful
right.
start-finish line cam.
Pace cars coming off.
Green.
Dunkelberger's gonna send them. Here we go, baby, for the last time, we hope, at New Hampshire. Diving into turn 1, Dunkelberger's gonna send them off.
Dunkelberger takes that lane away on the outside with Leitz right behind him. Very strong off of turn 2.
Light's keeping him honest, though. Saying, hey, you're going to have to jump a little harder than that, baby. I've been toying with y'all for 2 stages. It's time to go.
Bright lights to the inside.
And we heard from...
Yellow is out. Brian Dixon and Robert Hissong with an issue.
Oh, no. Who was it?
Said Dixon.
Dixon out of Springville, New York. He's going to be right there in that black car with the gray stripe. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Bennett.
Oh, Bennett. Oh, no. No. Dang it.
Dang nabbit.
Dag nabbit. Holy Toledo.
Well, fresh tires. Gotta get some heat into them or they're gonna do exactly what they just did. We'll be right back. Let's go see a couple of our sponsors.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And we're back at New Hampshire at the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. If you're moving, you know who to call. Call Units, baby. We're back on lap 97 under caution. That was going to be Brian Dixon getting loose by himself in turn 3. Ooh, baby. So, lights looked really strong right there, though, in those few laps that we saw.
He did.
Dunkelberger is going to have his hands full.
Well, on the last restart, Dunkelberger took that outside. Do you think he changes his mind and tries to take the inside this time, or how do you think he's going to run with it?
No, I think he stays on the inside, I'll be honest.
I mean, we've seen it, guys. The outside lane is definitely the most dominant one.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, something I want to talk about real quick before we go green here. I mean, Brandon Six obviously been really dominant, but I'm not going to say who's my favorite right now in the race, but I've got a funny feeling we're going to see a first-time winner.
Dun, dun, dun.
How about you?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, first-time winner this year, I was shooting for the 12 of Frankie Barroso, like I said at the beginning of this race, and he's currently sitting in that 4th spot.
Yeah, I'm thinking first-time winner this year, and I mean, Dunkelberger, Lights, Barroso, Mitch Diamond, these are all guys that haven't won yet. You know, keep in mind that pink car of Jonathan Wright had his issues early in the race spinning out, but finds himself in, I believe, 7th right now. So a lot of guys up here who can definitely throw a wrench into this thing.
Definitely. All right. Coming around for the last time, we're going to take the green flag right here, y'all. Let's see if this is the one. Is this going to take us all the way to the end, or are we going to see another caution?
This is
the pace car. This is it. Pace car's about to dive off. Old Dunkelberger's going to bring us to the flag right here in the Geico restart zone.
Green flag.
Oh, we're going, baby. Ooh, Lights with a bad restart right there.
Yeah, you don't normally see that out of Lights. Dunkelberger will go straight to the outside, get the preferred turn, and away he goes. Look at that. Nice and easy for Dunkelberger in first, while P2 and P3 are battling.
Whew. Yeah, look at this fight for third. Man. Whoa. I think it's going to go to 6. 6 is going to get second.
As well as Lights backs out just a tad, gives the 66th position. But we go back, and this is for 6th place.
Oh, yeah. It's
Phipps.
Barroso. Tetro, though, coming hard. So is King. Ooh, Barroso's a sitting duck at the moment. There are 5 guys. Oh!
Whoa, that was almost a big mess.
Oh, how you doing?
Want to give a huge shout out to Josh King. The Racing Corner podcast can be found on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcast. It's actually very good. They touch a lot of stuff about NASCAR, IndyCar, F1 at times. And, you know, Josh every once in a while sprinkles in some of his iRacing career. So go check that out. It's a lot of fun to listen to.
Oh! What
Brentwood
happened
Shelton.
with that? What? Oh no! Guess who hit him?
Does he get punted by Doberman?
No. But watch it. This car just snaps.
Ooh, he's loose there. Oh, he does get hit by the old.
Oh no! But watch right here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Look who it is. Michael Bennett. This poor guy.
I hope
don't
he's
know
got
who to
insurance.
feel bad for more, him or Meeks. Boy, they get wrapped up in everything on accident.
So going back to the initial caution, it looked like the 2 was already loose by the time Doberman got him.
I think let's rewind just a little further. Let's go in between 3 and 4. Let's go in cockpit and let's watch some RPMs. I feel like the 2 gets so loose he just completely backs out of it.
Oh.
I don't know how that old one caught him like that. Oh. What happened here? Oh.
Well, we'll we'll go back again and we'll see it from Doberman. Because I think the 2 is just loose.
Yeah, very loose. Which, you know, if you're Doberman,
Yeah, I don't blame Luke on that one. I think that was more of one trying to correct it and then the other getting involved.
One's hooked up and moving, and the other one's handing its steering wheel to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus.
One's singing Jesus Take the Wheel, and the other one's rocking out to Metallica.
Hey, whoa.
What?
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no, I love Metallica.
I find that I drive a hell of a lot faster
Yes.
listening to Metallica than I do anybody else.
Yeah. Yep, little Inner Sandman.
I'll tell you what, you don't know speed until you go 140 miles an hour in the 1992 Nissan Sentra.
That probably felt like 250 miles an hour.
Why do I feel like, again, talking from experience, Steve, on the Mass Pike?
It probably
might
felt
know-
like a boat. When you're doing 60 on the water, it feels like 100.
I might know a thing or two about Route 2 in Massachusetts,
Oh God!
but we're not going to talk about it.
Somebody didn't wake up on time a few days.
Listen,
That's what I'm hearing.
when you're going that fast, time bends.
So we're under caution. Want to throw a quick topic or bullet point I want to touch on. iRacing just got the restart zone after years of NASCAR having it. Do you think we're ever going to see the true choose rule or stages be implemented in iRacing?
Well, I think
Stages are
so.
Kind of over here.
I mean, stages are here just because we kind of implement them in the actual design of our sessions, in our races. The choose rule, it would be cool. I mean, the actual stage Geico zones is definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather see, some optimization and some updates to some of the NASCAR tracks. I mean, but overall, I mean, like even this track we're here in New Hampshire, the whole Laconia grandstand isn't actually there anymore.
Not existent.
So things like that, like I'd like to see some updates in that regard. Maybe a lot of netcode fixes and changes to that. But I mean, as far as like actual race structure, it'd be cool to see that change or that choose rule come into play. But I think they can also implement actual stages.
Yeah, like
I think that's what they're gonna do.
where it asks you, do you want stages? You can click yes and stage, 40.
Right.
Next one, or if you want another one, blank, type that
Yeah.
in, and then
Basically,
Oops.
just automatic cautions that come out. It's I'm sure it's pretty simple in theory.
Speaking of cautions, boys, this one's over and behind us, and here we go. Pace car's going to come off the track right here at lap 106, and we're going to send them green. Come on, Dunkelberger.
Green.
Hit it, baby. Oh, he lagged on that one. Oh. A lot of bumper to bumper right there.
there was a lot of strategy in that launch.
Man. 6 liked it.
6 liked it a lot. You know who didn't though? Nick.
Who's that?
Nick
Lights out.
Uh,
Gotta turn the lights back on.
We're already single file 1 through 4. Battle behind them is
Wreck the
Michael
13.
Lanfear's gonna go.
Doing circles. Saved it though. Nice save by Lamphere. Well, it just does it on his own.
Oh, he's on the extreme inside.
Need that drifting Tokyo drift song. Yeah, that thing.
Well, let's go
Hmm.
take a beautiful
Just-
gander at the units storage. Beautiful commercial.
Get it out, baby.
Moving or storing your contents does not have to be complicated and inconvenient. Do-it-yourself storage and moving with units, moving and portable storage can save you time, money, and frustration when compared to traditional full-service moving truck rental and fixed storage. There's no rushing and no hassle. Our process is designed to accommodate a nimble moving process that provides flexible scheduling. Stay away from renting trucks that charge by the hour. With units, you load your weather-resistant, all-steel containers at your own pace, well in advance of your moving date. Our containers are level to the ground and do not require a ramp to load or unload. Units' barn-style container doors can be easily propped to stay open while loading or unloading your container. With units, 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month is the same price. When you're ready, give your local units representative a call and we will pick up your container, bring it back to our secure climate-controlled storage centers, or move it to another location of your choice. Need temporary storage before you move? We can take care of that at one of our many storage centers, saving you trips back and forth to a self-storage facility. Each unit service center is locally owned and operated by franchisees that know your area. There are no time constraints on the container. Feel free to pack and load at your own convenience or hire a professional for additional help. Control your own schedule. Receive personalized support. Units will simplify your moving experience.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Loudon, New Hampshire. Kind of had to jump in there before Reese did because I wanted to say hi to you people first. Go ahead, Reese.
Nothing.
How you doing?
Speaking of barn doors, just had it shut on me. The beautiful barn doors on them units, pods. I love. Oh, they probably don't like being called that. On those units, loved them. Y'all can reach them at 843-668-6487. Oh,
now, Steve,
back.
since we're still under
That's
caution,
probably the right number.
Are they
What?
just New England based, or are they actually nationwide?
No, sir. They are nationwide. They are so every like local. What? So every wrong company. Every local branch is basically a franchise, so they're owned and operated by individual owners and whatnot. So right here, I'm the one. I'm employed by the Northeast Massachusetts one. It's basically Boston area. So great, but obviously, if you look on Google, unitstorage.com, you'll be able to find your local branch and tell them I sent you over there.
Hey, I was listening to the Pat McAfee show today, and if y'all haven't, do so every day, 11 o'clock Central Time. They kept saying something that was triggering me. They would say organization. Is it organization or organization?
I
Yes.
feel like it's a Southern thing.
Because to me, it's organization,
Yeah,
right? It's not
I mean,
organization.
tomato.
Organization is when you organize something.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
There's only one way to say restart, and we're coming to the green flag.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
Resets.
There it is. Excellent start by the 26. Everybody else seems to be at snail's pace compared to the 26.
My gosh.
As they head off into turn one, a good 3-4 car length. Do you see who's in second place right now?
Frankie
Yes.
Barroso on the apron right now.
Bowie has made a comeback, baby.
Yes, he
Guys,
has.
real quick, we didn't cover it under yellow. We were seeing that fantastic units commercial, but here's the thing: a lot of these guys stayed out. A lot of different pit strategies right now going on. Brandon 6 no longer in the top 10.
Nope.
Different
He went and
different
got
names. Different names up here. I mean, and right now we're at 35 laps to go, so a lot of different things can happen here.
Three
Bonus track
wide.
calls now.
3 wide at New Hampshire. Oh God.
Look for Nick Silver to be very fast. Out of anybody in the top 5, he has the best tires.
So these boys up here, they're already stretching out. Let's go look a little further back. We got some groups that are having some amazing racing going on. There we go. There's one little pack right there.
Oh, look who it
Look
is.
at them just bobbing and weaving.
Oh boy.
Guys,
Brandon
here's the
6.
issue. Brandon 6 and Nick Lights on those fresh tires. They're so fast. They're catching these guys real quick. This could
Yeah.
be a problem for these guys. This could be a caution
Especially right here.
situation.
3 wide.
A lot of comers and goers right now.
Not touching it. Not touching it. Just going to continue to call the race.
Oh no!
Oh,
Brandon 6 gets into the back of John Wright and crashes out.
Oh no! I said it. He's gonna need Advil.
Brandon 6 out of turn 4 gets into the back of that pink car. Can't miss it.
Now, here's the thing. Is it just fresh tires versus old tires both trying to get through a turn?
I mean, guys, I was literally just saying.
Yes,
I mean, like
you have
Brandon's-
to have patience.
And
One thing we stretch the most about in meetings after every race is the guy who is, how do we say it, Steve? The one who's overtaking has got to be
oh,
cautious.
and that
Yeah,
looked
the-
like it
the
collected
aggressor.
Anthony Williams too.
That's what Steve calls it, the aggressor. When you're the aggressor, you got to find the safe way around them. Did you have to have that spot right there between 3 and 4? Why not wait, go to his outside, get the jump down the front stretch?
Oh, and
you
Anthony
passed
Williams
him.
nowhere to go.
To me, that was just not being patient. We
that
know
was-
he's a good driver. He's skilled. Right there was a little lack of patience.
That was something that, in my opinion, and like you have said, Reese, that did not need to happen, and that's gonna hurt Brandon Six's race
Oh, yeah.
altogether now.
Because now we're going to the rear. And I get it. We don't want the front guys to get far away from us. Because they are going to get far, right? You're having to battle traffic. You're definitely slower than the front guy. So you want to get them as quickly as possible. I get it. But now look what you've done. Now you're at the very end, baby. And you got to fight all the way forward again.
Now you want
Reese, you-
Go ahead, Steve.
yeah, I mean, Reese, you nailed it right there, man. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, just kind of going back to that comers and goers, right? I mean, like when you have fresh tires and these guys right here up front who choose not to pit, you're going to be so much faster than these guys. You're going to be the issue
Yeah.
because they're not going to expect you and they're not going to know how to race you because
Right.
you're so much faster. So you're going to end up kind of junking up the works. You're going to be passing these guys in lanes that you wouldn't normally do if you were on even tires because, you know, fresh tires work anywhere.
Yep.
So, and that's the unfortunate thing. I mean, Brandon Six right now goes from a guy who is very capable of winning this race to now dead last on this
Yeah.
restart.
He was easily going to climb back to the top 5.
All right, guys, I'm sitting here on the infield care center. I kind of ran there pretty fast with the 04 of Jonathan Wright. Dude, what happened there? How you feeling? You took a very hard lick to that outside turn 4 wall.
Yeah, we were just, riding along. And 66, he's been fast all night. He's off, he's a pretty good guy, but he's about the most impatient thing. I'll be getting him next week.
All right, there we go. Jonathan Wright not happy with the impatience out there on the track. Jonathan, you had a
Not at
great
all.
race, brother. Great race
Yeah.
tonight, man. I loved the paint scheme. Loved.
Oh, well, that was a
Easy to
trading
pick
paint
out.
screw up.
It's a fan favorite.
That was a trading paint screw up.
Yeah, it's not even my number on the car.
Oh no.
But, yeah, I've
the
been,
Pink Panther from now on.
we're going to call me, I don't know what we're going to call me, but I've been ran into about every week this year, so I'm going to start just paying people back next week, starting with the 66.
Okay, all right.
All right, man.
Hey, Wright is over it, boys. Wright, great job tonight, buddy. Sorry you're out of the race so soon, man. We still got a lot of laps left. Good luck next week, partner.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, sir. Well, that is kind of what I expected right there. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely. I understand the frustration, but overall, happy he's all right. I know with some people, the force feedback is completely through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, listen, this might be iRacing, but you still have appendages that are stuck to a wheel that will just yank to the right. Speaking of yanking to the left, here's the pace car, and we're going green, baby.
just had to try to make that work.
It
Bowie,
didn't.
not with a
I
great
tried.
restart, but Nick Silver takes that second spot. Thank you, sir. And off they go.
Let's
Guys,
see
I'll tell you
Bowie
what.
up here in the
Oh,
mix.
we get a spin. Mitch Diamond
Oh,
into the wall.
Another American badass driver.
no! Uh-oh, they're dropping like flies.
Yellow is out.
The 65 on the outside. Oh,
Where at? Oh, he just gets loose.
oh.
Oh, no.
I thought he was going to be able to save it, and it looked like once he tried throttling up again, it just lost it again.
It just
That is-
snapped on him, man.
Last year's champion, last year's New Hampshire winner, eating the wall right there. That's going to take some time in pits, I feel like.
Well, we're going to go do something I know Reese absolutely loves when there's a spin. We're going to jump in that cockpit view and take a nice gander at those beautiful RPMs.
Yep. Just, oh,
I think dropping to third and second would have killed him.
Yeah. He did not want to hit second right there. That was an attempt to get down in the third, and when he hit second, the rear end just kicks.
Wow.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Ugh.
Well, I think people are saving tires and saving fuel.
Now, I'm going to bring this up to Steve only because I know Steve was working hand in hand with him earlier this week. Steve helping us with some PHM stuff. Steve, that 55 car's up in the 6th position right now.
I'll tell you what, man, he's looking pretty good, but you know what?
Crazy.
Right now I'm kind of distracted. I mean, that restart, if you guys go back and look at it, the 18 car, Josh Larson, gets into the back, or actually was being pounded in the back by Brandon Six. Didn't have, had some issues there, and then once the yellow came out, Josh Larson kind of got mad. Got to the back of the 66 and tried to wreck him.
Let's replay that.
To the
You guys, we can look at this.
All right, we got a little drama coming. Y'all know me. I love me some drama.
so
Not in my real life, but
go
here in
find
iRacing.
Josh Larson, correct?
I'm like the 7-year-old widow in town. I like me some gossip, baby.
Here we go. Here is the restart.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, I get it.
Brandon Six not making friends out here.
Yeah, I get it. 6. We just don't have to do it. But hey, you know what? I do like this, right? I like a little drama on the track, right? I really hope that race control just kind of lets it play itself out. Let these two decide what they're going to do to each other, right? It sounds like the 18 came back and gave 66 a bump also. To me, you know, 6 opened himself up for it. I mean, there was no need for that on the front stretch.
Yeah, it looks like we have 2 drivers not necessarily happy
Right.
with Brandon Six.
Yeah. And 6 probably needs to watch his rear end right here at this restart. Well, actually, I think he's got me,
Oh, 6 did as well?
I think. I'm not sure. I'm seeing him in the back of the pack. I'm not sure on that, though. That's nothing official.
Oh,
It's just what I'm
lights
seeing down
are
there on the
out
track.
on that iRacing Dodge Dart pace car. Still race leader Ryan Dunkelberger, Nick Silver in second, Brandon Booley and Nick Lights are your first 2 rows. With just about half the race, 25 laps to go, Reese. How much more battling are we going to see? Because the intensity is definitely going to start picking up.
Yeah, the intensity is going to pick up, right? I don't know about up here in the front, but in the back, the intensity is up. It is at an all-time high, baby. We got the 18 behind the 66 for this restart. And
should we go watch that?
I honestly, right there, you see the 18 come into view as Dunkelberger's going to send them down the front stretch there in the Geico restart zone. Here we go. Oh, 66 just tried to dump the 13. Holy oh, 66 not. You got to be a little more patient. We were just almost 4 wide right there. I get it. You're trying to get back to the front, and I don't blame him. But I just think if I'm the crew chief of this car, I'm saying, hey, little patience, baby.
Yeah, you're fast. You'll get there. Just don't get everything back in one lap.
Yes, you have the talent. You've got the car. Take your time. We'll get there. We got more than enough laps left.
But back up front, Dunkelberger pulling away from Nick Silver. Oh, 3 wide behind him. Josh King is falling backwards.
Oh, 66 just... I can't stress it enough. The impatience right now that we're seeing out of that 66 car.
I'll tell you what, though.
He is Dale Earnhardt in this pack.
We have not seen a
No.
heated Brandon Six yet. So,
But we've also never seen 6 in the pack.
That's true.
We are learning. 6 does not like to be around people.
And it looks like he backs out of that. Now has to battle with Matt Smith.
No, that horse likes to be in its own stall. It gets a little aggravated when he's got other horses around him. Oh man, look at the. I just feel like there is a storm brewing.
Hurricane 6.
Yes, and here at I thought the 01 was gonna hand him a little piece of pie right
Beer
there.
nuts in the wall. Beer nuts in the wall. Sticking with Brandon Six because he is moving very
Yeah, this is
fast
where the
through
show's
the
at.
field, but very just roughed up Frankie Barroso a little bit coming out of turn 2.
Barroso coming over the radio saying, "Just go by me, just go by me." And Barroso hears it from his teammates in the further back. Saying, "Watch out for the 66 car."
I've heard this saying multiple times, driving like a pissed off teenager.
Well, but and I don't want to take away from Brandon Six, right? Nor his talent. He is good. He is fast. I just, you got to drive with a little bit of caution through all these slower guys.
Hey, keep in mind though, guys, Six has newer, fresher tires against these guys in front of him, but he's also wearing them out heavily. Trying to catch him and pass him. How's that going to play?
I cannot stress how many times in a row he is on the bottom groove. And not a lot of drivers can make that bottom groove work, right? He's got the talent to get as low as he can get. Uh-oh, lights, sideways, on his own, coming out of 2, yellow flag. And this right here proves my point 4-6, right? We're going to have more cautions, brother. You're going to have time to repack these cars to where first doesn't get so far away from you.
Here it is. Here's Nick Lights through 1 and 2.
It's that low line. You got to watch that low line when you get back on the throttle.
Good job to stay in the gas, get away from traffic, and keep
That was a
car
monster
clean.
save.
Now,
So, cool thing about iRacing, when the yellow flag drops, that's where you're at. So, we saw 4, 5, 6, 7 cars go by him, but he's actually going to get to go back up probably 4 or 5 spots.
well, he's sitting in the 14th position right now. I'm curious to see if we're going to see Dunkelberger and Bowie hit pit road. They haven't pitted since lap 90. It looks like here comes Silver.
Silver in. I think this is a good call by Silver.
Yeah, everyone's coming in, guys.
We got 20 to go. This is a good call.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Here comes Nick Lights.
I would have
Josh
come in.
King.
I'll tell you what. Right now, we're gonna have like 15 laps to go. If you have a set of fresh tires, you're coming in right now for
Yes,
sure.
take them. There's going to be another caution. These guys are getting way too racy. Somebody's going to drive too hard out of 2 or too hard out of 4, and they're going to cause a wreck. It's going to happen.
So Nick Lights here is going to get the EOL for self-spinning right there. Fast car, obviously, going to have fresh tires. So, but again, he's going to have to stay patient. It's just a matter if these guys have fresh tires. Fresh tires, I think, are going to prevail. But again, Brandon Six is going to be getting back through the field.
In Lights, this is going to be another fast car trying to get through the pack. All these guys with fresh tires are going to be fast, but that 4 car definitely going to be on the move. He's got the talent. He's got the know-how, right? He is proven in
Is that
real
like Napa
world.
know-how?
He knows. Yes, he is the Napa of this league.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. A couple guys I wanted to shout out real quick. Brandon Bowie, right now sitting in P2 after a hard-fought day, honestly, was involved in that lap 2 incident when Matt Smith spun out, has had a huge recovery, now sitting in P2. And then Thomas Meeks, right now, sitting P5, has had a string of bad luck this whole season, but right now sitting in P5 in a great spot to get a really good finish that he needs. Right behind him, Matt Alpinger, coming off a top 5 at Charlotte, his first top 5 in a long time, quite frankly, but starting to get hot, looking really good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he
Steve
has.
brings up a good point. Guys on the move. Bowie started 25th. He's in second. Bowie's always fast. I kind of feel like something happened in qualifying. Thomas Meeks, he brought up, started 20th. and now in 5th. One person he didn't mention, Brandon Shelton, from 22nd to 8th, and rounding off our top 10 right now is Luke Doberman from 24th to 10th. I mean, this is, AJ, we talk about it week in, week out. The way that this league moves top to bottom, or I'm sorry, from bottom to top, I love it. You never know where these guys are going to finish. Right now, Mitch Diamond started 4th. He's 12 laps down and in 22nd.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nick Lights started 3rd. He's now in 18th at the moment.
Also has fresh tires on that number 4.
Yep.
Which the freshest tires of the field right now go to Nick Silver, pitting on lap 131. Granted, he has a couple of people behind him, but look for Nick Silver to start passing cars very fast. But it's going to be interesting to see what Brandon Six and company do now that he's got the inside, and is he going to kind of calm down or get even more aggressive now that he actually sees it in the front?
Real quick before we restart, Larson still in the pits. He's 14 laps down. He is still in the pits as we're about to go green. One more time here at New Hampshire. Dunkelberger gonna take it in the restart zone. Ooh, nice jump.
Great jump by that 26. Louis on the outside very well. He's gonna take second place. Use that.
They're going 3 wide in the back. They're spinning out. Michael Bennett, Ben Madden spinning out.
Oh no!
Oh, Mitch Diamond too.
So, if you didn't take tires 2 laps ago, do you take them now?
I
Does this
mean,
give you time to think about it?
well, I'll answer that after we see this caution. Looks like Ben Madden's gonna come down and squeeze the 19. Gonna collect both of them. Anthony Williams gets involved. Mitch Diamond as well, but Brian Dixon staying on that high side and very slow. Stays out of it. Well, hopefully I stalled long enough to let iRacing answer that question, but no. I think you've already made your bed. If you come down now, I don't think you bounce back.
Well, myself, I'm Reese Calva. This is AJ Capola. You're watching the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And we're back. I'm Reese Calva. He's AJ Capola. The other one's Steve Tucker. We are back in New Hampshire for the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150. Woo! What an exciting finish we're having on this race. Holy moly.
Yeah, everybody.
Guys, we get 3 races after this. Indianapolis, Chicagoland, and then Darlington. But we got to finish first this New Hampshire race. Dunkelberger right now in P1. This is a man who right now sits 17th in the playoffs. So he's right outside the playoff bubble. But with a win, he's automatic entry into the playoffs. So would be huge.
It 100% would be. And do not go anywhere after the conclusion of this race. We will have interviews with the podium finishing drivers. So stay tuned. That is brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors you see at the bottom of your screen. We got the 1 to go signal. Reese, 12 laps to go, pal.
Yeah, and that 66 has moved up. He's in the top 10 right now. He's got Meeks right in front of him. In front of them is Tetro. In front of him is Bowie. I see these guys moving forward.
I do too, but there's
I
a
want to see what
huge
Tetro can do here.
there's a huge gap between worn tires and new tires.
Yes, there are.
In P9, it's Luke Dauberman. Oh, there he is.
And that's where it starts with Doberman?
There, he's got 115, and then in 15th you have Jesse Erkman, and 14th Nick Silver with 131 when they got their tires.
Whew. All right, here we go. Pace car's off the track.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're off. Doberman with a great jump. Tetro and Bowie's going to try and reel him back in. They dive off in the third one. Oh. He's feisty.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm
Hold on
reacting to Reese.
6. Gonna take it low right here. He said, come on, Tetro.
3 wide. Oh no. Livier,
Oh,
Luke
no.
Doberman, Matt Smith. Big wreck.
Where's that pom 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 pom?
Oh, no. What happens here?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out. There's Matthew Fleming.
Oh, the 13 just drives it in there. Oh my gosh.
Lampier looked like he hit that
He didn't have any brakes.
that NOS button and then forgot where the brake pedal was.
I think he actually hit the clutch. He thought he was holding in the brake.
Hey, I don't want to talk about that. That's actually happened.
Oh.
In iRacing, not real life.
But watch that. Let's see if we even see the tires light up. At some point.
I know, I was trying to get a good view of where we would see.
If we see them lock up. Can't tell from that angle. Can we get TV1 on that?
That was TV1.
Oof. Big oof.
That's
Let's get
TV2.
chase cam, maybe. There we go. That's gonna be a good angle. If we see these tires lock up. No. Boy, he just sends it. Oh. Patience. Gotta have patience.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you do. Lampier did a great job this whole night. Hate to see him make a silly mistake on that one. I know he's probably pounding himself in the head for that one. Hey, also to talk about Lampier, he is a new daddy. He just had a daughter a few weeks ago.
Well, congratulations.
So new daddy right there in that car. One thing he can be excited about tonight.
Waking up in a couple hours to
Yep.
feed the beautiful child.
Oh yeah, that man is on a 2-hour cycle.
I don't have any children of my own, but man, do I know how that happens.
He no longer works 8 to 4 or 9 to 5.
It's 24/7.
That's right. That boy has taken on a 24-hour job.
And I bet you it's the
love.
best feeling in the world.
Mm-hmm. First diaper's a bitch, though. Oops, sorry. First diaper will get you.
It's usually the first diaper after the hospital food and all that stuff is out, and it's actually baby formula. That's the worst one. I'm having some PTSD.
You guys, one thing to keep in mind. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. Larson back in
Forgive
the
me.
pits. Still having issues on that car.
Yeah, Larson almost 20 laps down here.
And I think this last one did it in for Mitch Diamond. He is still in the pits as well.
I think, honestly, all these yellows at the end here, I think it's helping Dunkelberger.
Oh, 100%.
He's getting these really good restarts, getting these launches. You know, I mean, if we get one more of these, I
But
think.
one car, Steve, I see still creeping his way forward. Not having to push everybody out of the way anymore is at 66. He is
for sure.
right where he wants to be.
Well, you got P1 and P2. Dunkelberger and Bowie all last pit on lap 90. 13 laps later, you have Jeff Tetro, Brandon 6, 18 laps later. And then it's just a mix on back all the way to Nick Silver in 12th. The last pit on 131.
And I got to shout out one of my drivers. I hate to do it, but I'm going to do it because, my gosh, I know how much time he puts in during the week. Cannot say enough about Thomas Meeks right now, sitting in the 5th position in that 55 PK Transportation car. So proud of him tonight and the effort he's given us.
We're going green, baby, right here. 5 laps to go.
Green flag, man.
Here we go. Uncle Burger going to hit that Geico restart zone, and we're off. Coming down to the camera.
Who gets a horrible restart?
Oh, 6 said, buddy, I got to let you go. Sorry, teammate. That's to go.
Big spin.
Big spin. Oh, no.
Season
More
1
yellow
he didn't
again.
like the track.
Season 1 champion Matt Smith around in turn 1.
And season 1 winner here. Is not liking this. Now, I was not here for season 1. Steve, was season 1 in the next gens?
No.
No, sir. Those in the back in the old gen. Gen 6s. Yeah, not in the next gens. Yep.
Oh,
I think y'all will agree with me. This track is different with this car.
Yes.
Right? Like, we can say that?
Oh, 100%.
You corner a lot differently here with this car than you did the last car.
I think this might push us to a green-white checkered.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I feel like with this car, you can definitely tell it is a faster car because it gets upset a lot easier to me. I was turning laps the other day with Meeks and all the other PHM guys, and I really felt like this car really got aggravated very quickly.
Mm. Well, why don't we go say hi to our sponsors one more time real fast, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150 from New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
We're back in New Hampshire for the Units Moving and Portable Storage 150, I think, for the last time.
Yeah, right now,
So too.
right now, the lights on the pace car aren't out yet, so we're gonna at least have one more lap here, which I believe will trigger our one and only green-white checkered finish yet again. It'll be our fourth of the season. So Dunkelberger in prime opportunity for his first win ever in this league. But Jeff Tetro over here in P2 looking real good. But we can't forget about Brandon 6 right now. Haunting right there in P3. If this is our green-white checkered.
Four-time winner.
We're going to see what the pace car does right here.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
This will be our one shot at a green-white checkered finish.
20-something cars still on the track go absolutely ballistic.
Only
For
three
1
drivers.
point.
Only three
0.6
drivers within
miles.
that top 10 have won a race. That's Brandon 6 and 3rd, Brandon Bowie in 4th, and Andrew Phipps in 5th. And
All prestige.
a lot of drivers there that can win their first race of the season. It's going to be very interesting these last couple of laps. You think it's going to be Brandon 6? or do you think we're going to see Dunkelberger or Tetro?
think-
Chat, let us know.
I think
Well, into turn number 4. That pace car is going to hit pit road one final time. Going to go up into the spotter's booth for this restart.
Green flag, green flag.
boom, Dunkelberger out. 6 with a great start also. Keeping him honest. He's going to keep him right in there with him.
The yellow flag is out.
Uh-oh.
And that'll be
There
it.
is a lot of damage in
And
the
that
rear.
will-
And there it is,
It-
boys.
A lot of damage in the rear.
Ryan Dunkelberger is going to win here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Wow. What a wild finish right there.
Oh,
Whoa, Matt Smith.
we got
I
a
feel like
bippity
maybe the
boppity
throttle's
back
stuck.
that up.
Some fun stuff coming over the radio at the moment. Well, that's not the way we wanted to see this race end, but hell of a race tonight. New Hampshire always puts on a good show.
Yes, it does. It was
For
very,
iRacing, this is one of my favorite tracks.
yeah, very entertaining all race. But Ryan
Love it.
Dunkelberger, a first-time winner in the Wheels America Cup Series. It's gonna mean a lot to him. Can't wait to talk to him in just a few.
Man. Sorry, I'm sitting here listening to race control. Whew. There's a lot to unpack on this one.
And here it is. At the line. Steve, do you want that photo?
There it is. I think it's confirmed.
I'll tell you
In
what,
the
boys.
books. It's
Yeah,
Dunkelberger 6 and
Abs-
Tetro.
That's right. Yellow came out. Dunkelberger was in P1. Easy decision. Dunkelberger is your winner of the units. Moving and portable storage 150 for his first win ever in this league. Great win for him.
Wow. What a great job, all 3 drivers. All
Hate
right.
to see men like that, but here's the thing. One of those things that makes this league
Hang on,
unique.
we're not
Only
going
one
green.
green,
We're
white
not
checkered attempts, and
going
that's it.
green.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was.
We saw all that. All right. Let's bring him in. Let's see if he's got a copy on us. With a great last stage. Ryan Dunkelberger with the win in the 26 car. You got a copy on us?
Yeah, I hear you guys.
What up, baby?
Oh, what did I
Great
tell
job.
you? Track position was key there.
Man, hey, drove your butt off for that last final stage. Walk us through those last laps. What's going through your mind? Guys are getting new tires, and then more guys are getting new tires.
I honestly wanted it to go green. Once everybody kind of pit, the fast guys were in the back, and I really wanted to I wanted it to go green because I could get off on a good start and kind of just run my own pace. But honestly, the more the cautions hurt me because those fast guys eventually got up to the front.
Yeah, they were moving up quickly with every caution. Man, so great job tonight, Doug. I said it earlier with you. You were fast there in practice. It showed here in the race also. Great job tonight, getting your first win in the series. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight, brother?
Shoot, I gotta thank the boys back home in North Carolina. I gotta thank my mom and dad, all the guys at KAR. I wouldn't be in this position if I couldn't learn from them. So Brandon Six, Bowie, and Silver, really, they're good teachers, and I appreciate them.
All right. AJ, anything for Dunk?
No, what a great final stage. Was that part of the plan, or did you just take it how it came to you?
So I was just waiting. I think Six went down and got 4 tires, and a lot of people went with him, and I just couldn't commit. I didn't think I was in my window yet. I really felt like I needed to get to at least lap 117 or lap 120, to really feel good about my my pace on new tires because I beat in front of everybody else. But once I got to 117 and that caution was out, I was kind of in my own bed and kind of waiting for it to develop.
All right, dude. Well, can't wait to talk to you next week at Indianapolis. Hopefully, you have a wonderful, wonderful week leading up to it.
Perfect. I appreciate you guys.
There he is, y'all. The number 26 winning tonight. The dunk is going to go shake that dunk. What a great race by Dunkelberger all evening long. That was a lot of fun to watch. Now, coming up in second, listen, he's not bashful to the booth, okay? We've had him here a many a times, AJ. The number 66, I'm going to call him Rowdy now. Number 66 coming in second. Brandon, you got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, fellas?
What up, baby?
It's an interesting race.
Hey, come on. Second from and listen, a very dominant performance back through the pack. Walk us through that last stage. We felt like patience was thrown out the door and you were on a mission, baby.
Yeah, I've actually first want to say I apologize to, I think it was Jonathan Wright. I ended up wrecking. I had so much speed going to that corner that there's not much I could have done, I feel like, to avoid that. I thought he was going to save it, but then I guess he overcorrected, and after that it was on. But and then my issue with Larson there, I'm not sure what the deal is. I have to go back and look at it. If it's my fault, I'll take full blame, but it felt like from my point of view, I was trying to get a good start and the field wasn't going, and I was just pushing him, and it felt like he was brake tricking me there at the end. So, which then almost wrecked him, and then I guess he didn't like it, so then he showed his displeasure to me under caution, and then I was showing it back. So,
little interleague drama, baby. I love it. I love it. Y'all might not like it. I love it.
Makes it very interesting up here to call. I appreciate everything you do on the track because it makes it so much fun to watch. But those tires and how fast you were, was it like going 100 when everybody else is doing 45 on the highway?
there was some speed difference, but I mean, it ultimately came down to just working traffic, and because there is a speed difference. Like the biggest issue I was having is like there were sometimes I was catching people off exit really fast and almost wrecking them again because I was just getting such a good exit. But yeah, you just had to be really patient with it.
Well, Six, excellent job tonight, baby. You got podium. Great job. Anybody you'd like to thank out there?
I gotta thank Life of Sim Racer, Elwood Design, and then of course the team keeping it real.
Love it, y'all. Brandon Six from the front to the back, all the way back up to the front. Mr. Brandon Six in the 66 doing a great job tonight. I love the effort. I thought a little patience could have been had, but love the effort out of the 66 car tonight. Now in third, everybody knows him. He's driving that beautiful Chevy City. Oh, nope, not on the track anymore. That beautiful Chevy car. It's Mr. Jeff Tetro getting himself a third place finish tonight. Tetro, you got a copy on us?
Yeah, I do. How you doing?
Tetro, got a podium tonight, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Man, walk us through that last stage or the whole race. How'd you feel?
You know, so earlier on, I was just trying to figure out the pace. Man, these Six, Dunkelberger, Bowie, Phipps, who else do we have out there? They're driving it into the corner so hard, so aggressive, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without locking her up, and I had to dial back that brake bias a little bit and just really just adjust naturally. And once I got that rolling, once I got that going, I was able to roll, and especially on the late run. Later on in the run, I was definitely probably top two, top three fastest cars.
It's gotta feel real good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to back up a little bit there, or I was going to run out of gas there on that second stage. But you know, we played the strategy just right, got some good track position, got up there, and man, I was trying to hold Six off, but I tell you, I think that guy's a robot. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's very good.
He is.
But kudos to Ryan Dunkelberger. He did a great job on those restarts, and I did all I could. I was trying to get to his back bumper to give him a little bit of a tap, but I couldn't get there.
Well, Tetro, wonderful job tonight, baby. We go to Indy next week. How do you feel about Indy?
Indy, well,
Indy Oval.
if I remember correctly, last year I came back. I think I was 4 laps down. I'm not exactly
Yeah.
sure. I came back, and
What?
I think my buddy Reese up there, I think I just heard him. I think he congratulated me for that heck of a comeback. So I'm hoping to not get myself in a bad little spot there and contend for a win.
Love it. Love it. Y'all coming in third tonight, number 87, Jeff Tetro. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates once again. Now, little American Badass Racing Team. We spent hours, laps on laps and laps of practicing. Just trying this, trying that, messing around with the master cylinders, brake bias, steering pinion, what have you. And we definitely did the man hours, and we found something. A few of our teammates didn't do so well, but unfortunately, those things happen. We're wrecks and what have you, and you need some luck on your side, that's for sure, to finish good. So, but other than that, that's it.
All right, buddy. Jeff Tetro, y'all coming in third tonight, having a great performance. Let's throw it back up here in the booth. You got AJ, you got myself, and you got Steve Tucker. Guys, what did we think about this race?
Ooh, I'll tell you what, New Hampshire has always been, it's just something about this track, man. Season 1 and 2, we had the same kind of vibe. I mean, like, race goes green for the majority of the race, right? And then the last 20, 30 laps, it just becomes a disaster. We saw that definitely pretty predominantly last season in season 2's finale here. And that also ended up coming to a green white checker finish. Actually, come to think of it, all of our races here have come down to a green white checkers. So something about this place, cautions breed cautions for sure. At the end of this thing, obviously it's intense, close racing, flat track, right? But a lot of things to be, desired. Obviously, I would have wished this track or this race would have been green, especially at the end. But at the end of the day, I mean, these things happen, these races happen, and either way, I'm not going to have it discount a fantastic performance by Ryan Dunkelberger, first-time winner, and locks himself into the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, the short track, right? That's what they say. It's just short track racing. I don't buy into that as much. But I do think you get this many guys fighting for a win last few laps, right? There's guys on new tires, old tires. If you're on new tires, you're fighting to get through. If you're on old tires, you're fighting to stay ahead. And it just, it creates the tornado that it creates. But man, what a hell of a show. Once again, New Hampshire putting on the show of a lifetime. I love this track. I think every league should run this track. I love it.
Oh, absolutely. I can't say enough of it because it's just a oversized Martinsville, and it drives completely different than Martinsville.
Yeah.
Martinsville, you want to stay close to that curb as possible without hitting it. Here, you want to use the second and third lane very often to get around. We saw a lot of passing. We saw what tires can do. Next week, we're going to see what tires can do there because all 4 turns are the exact same, but there's 4 of them, and they're very distinct, and they're very difficult to get around on very worn tires.
Yeah. So my partner brings up a good point. We got Indy next week. Steve, AJ, thoughts?
I'll tell you what, Indianapolis is a track that we've gone to every season so far, and it's always produced a fantastic finish. I will say one thing, these next-gen cars there, in particular, tires actually fall off pretty hard, believe it or not. Big track, but they fall off pretty hard. And so that's going to be definitely a storyline for sure. But again, one more thing to consider is that, as we did earlier in the season, Indianapolis is going to be our second Dash for Cash qualifying race. So the top 4 drivers who finish that race are going to be the Dash for Cash 4 for the following race of Chicagoland, and then those 4 drivers will go for the prize money, and whoever finishes ahead of the other 3. So definitely some added fun there in Indianapolis, and I'll tell you what, that's going to be a hell of a show.
Nice, and that's going to be 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. Next week, y'all can catch us right here, same spot. Please be sure to click that like button, click that subscribe button. AJ, final thoughts?
Can't wait for Indianapolis. I love it when we go to the Art of Bricks. Has a lot of gravitas going through those gates, and you just hear all the legends, IndyCar, NASCAR put together.
Can you spell that?
No.
In a sentence. I need it in a sentence.
Hey Siri, how do you spell gravitas?
Definition.
I think I'm pretty sure I used it correct. But then again, I'll hear about it because my...
Don't touch that one.
I'll hear about my English mistakes in about 2 hours when my co-host from my Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast watches the race, because she tunes into everything I do broadcasting-wise, support all that stuff. And she rips me a new one. It was like, I can't believe you said that, or that, or that. But for more antics, next Thursday night at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, you heard it from Reese. We'll see you guys there. You have a wonderful night, wonderful week. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stay safe, everybody. We'll see you in Indy.
Have fun, everyone.
Moving or storing your contents does not have to be complicated and inconvenient. Do-it-yourself storage and moving with units, moving, and portable storage can save you time, money, and frustration when compared to traditional, full-service moving truck rental and fixed storage. There's no rushing and no hassle. Our process is designed to accommodate a nimble moving process that provides flexible scheduling. Stay away from renting trucks that charge by the hour. With units, you load your weather-resistant, all-steel containers at your own pace, well in advance of your moving date. Our containers are level to the ground and do not require a ramp to load or unload. Units' barn-style container doors can be easily propped to stay open while loading or unloading your container. With units, 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month is the same price. When you're ready, give your local Units representative a call and we will pick up your container, bring it back to our secure climate-controlled storage centers, or move it to another location of your choice. Need temporary storage before you move? We can take care of that at one of our many storage centers, saving you trips back and forth to a self-storage facility. Each Unit service center is locally owned and operated by franchisees that know your area. There are no time constraints on the container. Feel free to pack and load at your own convenience or hire a professional for additional help. Control your own schedule. Receive personalized support. Units will simplify your moving experience.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
This song is for anyone fishing a tournament, is going to fish a tournament, or has fished a tournament, or grinding it out on the tournament circuit. I know the struggle and I respect the hustle.
No, I'm not a pro with some discount codes, but this fishing's in my blood, ingrained in my bones, and the passion burns deep. Hot embers in my soul that my daddy put there when I wasn't very old. Had a little flame, just needed to be stoked. Then the wind hit it, now I'm out of control, like a forest fire raging, burning down an old growth. Yeah, let's go. Buzzbait on, single tied up, crankbait ride, trying to catch a bunch, put a tungsten on. Know these mats when I punch out here on this water, I ain't worried about much. Jig rod in my hand, 7 others on deck. Win this thing, need to cash me a check. Life that you live when you fish a tournament. Tracks on fire, you could call me lit. Lighter in my hand, looking like an arsonist. So cold with the flow, so you know that it's sick. Got a couple in the boat, so I'm feeling marvelous, but I need 3 more before I call it quits. Chuck some Gatorade, cause I really need a sip. And my thirst for these fish, it could never be quenched. Got jigs with the blades, you could call them battle baits. Catch me blowing up the spot just like a grenade. Mine's cooking up rhymes every single day. Heat them up quick, come in microwave. And I don't even really care what the hater wanna say. You could cross that line, just cut the yellow tape. And fishing's like a puzzle with a lot of different pieces. Every time I catch a big one, man, I'm screaming, thank you Jesus for my life. Kids and my wife get to see the sunrise. Another cast, another bite. I'm a ride, I'm just looking for them calmly. Who am I kidding? I've been new bait shopping. Powerhouse fishing, so you know there ain't no stopping. Picking up these baits, but you know they gon' be dropping. Walking and plopping, dragging and hopping. If that doesn't work, you can find me drop shotting on that pan optics. Doing what I does, so I'm big bass style. No, I'm not a pro with some discount codes, but this fishing's in my blood, ingrained in my bones, and the passion burns deep. Hot embers in my soul that my daddy put there when I wasn't very old. Had a little flame, just needed to be stoked. Then the wind hit it, now I'm out of control. Like a forest fire raging, burning down in old growth. Yeah, let's go. Buzz bait on, super tied up, crankbait ride. Trying to catch a punch with a tungsten on. On these mats when I punch out here on the spot, I ain't worried about much. Jig ride in my hands, 7 others on deck. Win this thing, need to cash me a check. Life that you live when you fish a tournament. Tracks on fire, you could call me lit.